Hi everyone, so I'm back with another sketchbook tour, and it feels kind of soon from the last sketchbook tour I did. I actually filled this one pretty quickly. There's a date on it. It's January 14th to February 27th, so like a month and a half-ish. It's only 40 pages and it's smaller than usual, but I'm glad that I finished it. And it's actually the sketchbook that I made. I have a video showing how I made this. I used the Coptic stitch method and it held up really well. And the cover is a little bit beat up around the corners, but I don't really mind because that's just gonna happen with sketchbooks. I kind of like it when it looks all used because it shows that you actually like used the sketchbook. So I'm just gonna jump into it, and I found this in a magazine. I just stuck it to the front because I liked it. I'm always really indecisive about what to put on the covers of my sketchbooks, and I usually end up just leaving them blank, so I don't really know what to do. So the good thing about this sketchbook is it lies really flat. So on the first page I did was a bunch of pencil crayon birds. I had fun with them, and I completely forgot about pencil crayon in this sketchbook. For the longest time I haven't used pencil crayon in a while, but I rediscovered it in this sketchbook and then I just forgot. Random studies, random faces, a tree, some gesture drawings from just like a random pose generator. Some more stuff from life, with crayon too. I put crayon here. Crayons are really nice in sketchbooks, by the way, because they don't smudge at all. They might flake off a little bit and then stick to the other side, so just be careful about that, but I don't know, I don't think it looks too bad. A bunch of doodles. I had a lot of fun with this sketchbook because of the pen I got. It's this pen, and as you can see, it's like pretty much empty. It's almost empty. It's getting there. But I really like this pen. It's the Pentel Liquid Gel Ink Energel, something like that. It looks like this. It's by Pentel. It says Energel. It's like a liquid ballpoint pen. It's really nice. This makes me laugh so much, and I don't know why. Also, I was practicing expressions here, and I should do that more. I'm going to do that more in my next sketchbook. Some hands. I need to do more of those. I've been really into kind of doing like animal studies lately. Not necessarily here yet, but eventually. This was from life, a fire hydrant from life, some cars. I drew a lot of cars in this book. Not like a lot, but I did draw some, which I usually don't draw any. Some little baby birds. I posted these on Instagram a while ago. My dog. Kind of a room, but it's super scribbly. This page is really weird. Some trees with markers. Markers are always fun. Crayon. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot this happened, but I had a dream where I had this as a pet. It was like a white platypus squirrel thing. It was so weird. I can't even remember it now. I should have wrote down the details. I usually don't remember my dreams, so that was like a pretty big deal that I actually remembered something weird. Some cars. Weird page. Life stuff. Some birds. This page is kind of a mess, so yeah. Chickens. And some stuff from life. I love blocking in the background with color, with crayon. It's fun. I kind of like this page because I use a thicker pen than usual. And the faces actually turned out how I wanted them to. Pretty much everything on this page I'm like okay with. Except for her weird expression and her really stiff hands. And the way I shaded her face is kind of odd looking. It doesn't matter because I was just trying stuff out. Some brush pen practice. Some more faces. I was trying to do like sad expressions. But I don't know. I don't know what prompted me to draw this. I can't remember. But there was something. I don't know. A little doggy. I covered up some ones that bothered me, like that one and that one. I kind of like this page. I don't know why. I just like the blue and the simplicity, like the comfort zone doodles. I was doodling little birds. Egg girl. Trying to do, I don't know. I like to draw kind of fluid things to kind of make my art not as stiff. This is supposed to be a glass of chocolate milk, but like it's filled with like bubbles, but it kind of ends up just looking like ice. Some more faces. I'm not happy with the way I draw that. I need to fix the way I draw some kinds of faces. I just filled this with birds because I can't remember what was on this page. but I just covered it with sticky notes, like a collage, and then just drew a bunch of birds on it. I think this page is kind of interesting. I just like I don't know, it's very colorful. I kind of like that face. I want to explore that more. There's lots of crayon smudges here. This is the Pilot Color Eno, and it is so vibrant on toned paper. Here I started to really try to draw animals, except for on this page. I was trying to draw things from life, but it was raining, so I started to rush, and there's just like people around, and I couldn't focus, and I wasn't warmed up, because when I'm not warmed up, I can't draw properly. It takes me a couple drawings before I get into it. Just some weird things. What is that? It's like a water and some buildings from life. It's kind of falling apart here. I don't know what's happening. Oh, so what prompted me to do this was I saw an article on the Weather Network saying snowshoe hares aren't turning white anymore for obvious reasons. And there's just a couple of lines in the article for some reason I found really funny. And then they were saying how there's a lot of predators to snowshoe hares, and then it's like even squirrels have a taste for them. So then I wanted to actually draw them, and their feet are so weird. They're like so wide, and it's because they have to run in the snow, I guess. That's why they're called snowshoe hares. It's because their feet are snowshoes. I've been trying to learn how to draw bunnies because their heads are just so weird. Like they're like oval shaped, but their eyes are at the sides. It's very difficult. Some doggies. I can't remember what this is called. It starts with the A. Axolotl? Something like that. Oh, I wrote this down because I wanted to do stickers, and I have done stickers with those. Some fishies, because I want to try to learn. I want to draw a lot of animals so I can draw them without needing references necessarily. So I've been trying to draw them more and more. And it's just like kind of easy to just like sit down and just fill a page with animal drawings from Google Images, just trying to figure out what they look like. See, I'm not happy with this kind of, the way I draw like this kind of face. I think there's something with the eyes. I don't pay enough attention. I need to make them smaller, or I don't know, there's just something about it I have to fix. Some snails, because I want to do this big, I want to do like a snail drawing, like a big, I have an idea that involves snails. So, and they're kind of interesting. Like I don't really know exactly how their shell goes with the snail, so I was trying to study those. And then frogs, I find so hard to draw for some reason. So that's why I did a bunch of frogs at the end of the sketchbook. So just from Google Images, like all of my drawings of animals, I just go to Google, search frog, and I like scroll down a bunch and then just draw them. And that's the end. I like frogs. They're pretty cool. So I want to draw more animals, and I want to work on my expressions, and I don't know, but I'm kind of happy with this sketchbook. I thought I wasn't, but I think I made good progress in it. I don't know. I think I'm happy with this. And I made it too, so it's completely my own book. So I'll show you what sketchbook I'm using now. If you've seen my Instagram, you might have seen this already, but this is the sketchbook I made. It's a little bit smaller than this one. Just a little bit. It's a little bit shorter. And I actually wrapped the cover in paper. So it's the same material, I just wrapped the cover, and I wrapped the back too. The back is this black. There's like little circles on it, and this one has stripes on it, and also like a chevron kind of pattern. It's Coptic stitch again. I think there's 40 pages in here, just like the other one. But the thing is that's different about it is that it's rainbow on the side. And basically all I did was just, on all the signatures, I just put a colored piece of paper on the outside so that it looked rainbow. And I put some of my favorite paper in here. It's like the Strathmore, is it Strathmore? Yeah, Strathmore Vision mixed media paper I recently discovered, and I really like it. So I bought a giant book of it, and I'm going to use that to make sketchbooks out of now. Oh no, that's kind of loose. Oh no. But hopefully this stays together. I also put watercolor paper. There's some gold paper. More gold paper. Watercolor. This is like thick cardstock. I'm kind of excited. I want to paint on these. I think that'd be pretty fun. I kind of wish I had more white paper in it, but what can you do? Because on the colored paper, I'm going to feel pressure to do something special. I don't need to, though. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my completed homemade sketchbook. I definitely had a lot of fun drawing in it. I do miss being able to fold the pages over, but if the stitching is loose enough, you can fold it over a little bit, especially when you get to the end. You can kind of fold it over. I'm just kind of afraid of bending it, but so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.